Hey everybody, Eric here with some channel stuff and some book stuff. I wanted to make a video about what's going to be going on with the channel. Nothing major, but just wanted to put some stuff out there. And then I figured I've gotten some books that I haven't done an unboxing or book haul thing. These are all just sort of stragglers, things I've picked up. But I figured I'd share them. So let's start with the channel stuff, which, as I said, nothing big, just the book reviews might slow down for a short time. First of all, I need to catch up on my comic book reading because my comics are blocking the TV. I'm a couple months behind, and they happen to be stacked on a shelf that's in front of the TV, and they're a little bit blocking the TV. That's actually not important, but I do want to catch up on that. So I'm going to take a couple days at least to crank through some comic books, which, of course, is time that I'm not reading books. And just things, busy life, holidays coming up. A lot of birthdays in my family coming up. My birthday's coming up in a few weeks, folks. So just letting you know, at the time of this recording, I'm recording on Saturday evening. This video is going to go up on Sunday. And then Monday, I have a book review recorded for Monday, but I have nothing else. So normally it's Monday and Fridays when I'm putting up book reviews. I may not have a book to review on Friday. Can't even say if I'm going to have one the next Monday. Don't know. I'll be reading at work. I'll be reading at some point once I make a dent in the comic books, but I can't guarantee. So, again, that's all as of this recording. If you're watching this 6 months from now, none of it's going to make any sense. But anyway, so just know it's just a matter of poor time management on my part that I don't have a lot of stuff, a lot of reviews recorded, things read at this point in time. So, going to be skipping some book reviews. I will be doing at some point, most likely the beginning of December, I will have a top 10 of 2021. Top 10 books. I haven't decided yet if it's just going to be the top 10 books I read in 2021. Doesn't matter when they actually came out, or if it will be the top 10 books I read in 2021 that came out in 2021, maybe including 2020. I haven't made that decision yet. I'll have to actually look through my list and see what my choices are, see what I feel the best things are. But I will be doing that. I don't think I'll be doing top 10 comics or anything. But I will. There will still be a Reading Remembrances every Wednesday because that doesn't take much time. I just have to do a little research. I just go on Amazon. If I don't remember what the book is, I go on Amazon, read the description, and there you go, because I'm not reviewing any of that stuff. I'm just telling you what I read in the past. There will, of course, still be comic book pull list stuff when I pick up my comic books. And as far as the My Favorite Horror With series, I have, at this point, right now, as I'm recording, on November 6th at 6:56 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I have enough episodes of My Favorite Horror With recorded to get me through December 16th. And I have 4 more scheduled to record. So I've got enough to get me through the year. So those will be coming out every Thursday, barring any unforeseen circumstances, like I get COVID and can't post it. Or I get hit by a car, or whatever. But, yeah. yeah, I think I've got there's some good episodes coming up. If they are popular enough, maybe someday I'll get some editing software and might actually, make them look professional. I make no promises in that regard because I still have a day job that I have to do, and that takes up way too much time. I think that's it for the channel stuff. So basically just wanted you to know I'm probably going to miss some book reviews. Again, I always post on Monday and Friday. Those are the book review days. Some of those days might not get book reviews. And when I do my top 10 list, that's going to go up on either a Monday or a Friday. So that'll fill that space. But just a matter of getting stuff read. All right, so I think that covers it. Let's look at some of the books I've gotten recently. And I try to stop. And actually, I say work takes up a lot of time, but it's actually been pretty slow. We've gone from working 50 to 55-hour weeks to actually being scheduled only 40 hours. And that cuts into the paycheck. Actually, well, one of the interviews coming up in December, I actually go into how ridiculous the pay structure is where I work. And essentially, I have no idea from week to week how much money I'm making. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So I still have 3 books I just ordered because I couldn't resist. And hopefully I won't regret it. But anyway, let's look at the stuff I have. So right off the bat, this is in no particular order. This just happens to be how they're stacked. This just came in. I pre-ordered it. It was a no-brainer. This is the brand new one from Samantha Kolesnik, Waif from Grindhouse. I read her debut, True Crime. I can see it from here, but I can't read it from here, which was also from Grindhouse. But I read that when I was on hiatus and wasn't reviewing things, so there's no review for that. But as soon as I saw this go for pre-sale, I'm like, yeah, I'm getting that book. And I love that cover. Fantastic. So, there you go. I'll tell you right now, I recommend her first book, which I believe is, well, let's look. It should say here. Or is the about the author? Nope, that's acknowledgments. Let's look there. Yes, True Crime. There you go. So, I highly recommend True Crime. Chances are I'm going to highly recommend this, unless she went insane and forgot how to write, because she's fantastic. And great cover. All right. So, people who watch my comics pull list will have already seen this, because I got this from the comic book shop. It's from a comic book publisher, being Dark Horse. But this is, I have to read this whole title. Buckaroo Bonsai Against the World Crime League et al., A Compendium of Evils by the Reno Kid with E.M. Rausch. So there you go. There's the book. This is a sequel to the movie Buckaroo Bonsai by the guy that wrote Buckaroo Bonsai. And I love the movie Buckaroo Bonsai. Was very excited to order this from my comic book shop. And as always, with pretty much every book I ever get, I can't wait to dig into this. I'm so excited. And it seems like, hopefully, there's going to be a sequel to this. Love the Buckaroo Bonsai stuff. Then we have Faithless by Hunter Shea from Flame Tree Press. Hunter is an author I love. I believe I have all of his books. I have some digital stuff because it didn't come out in physical form. But this is a brand new one. And he says he did a live thing earlier in this week. Or I guess if you're watching this on Sunday or after, it would be last week, whatever. And I believe he said this has the highest word count of any of his previous work. And it's thick-ish for a Flame Tree book. But, yeah, again, looking forward to reading this. Love Hunter's work. Then we have The Dark Avengers in the Patriot List by David Geimer. This is from Aconite, and this is one of the Marvel Untold. It's the second one after the Doctor Doom book. For anybody who doesn't know, the Dark Avengers, after the whole Secret Invasion storyline, which I'm not going to get into, but is one of the big Marvel events, Norman Osborn, the Green Goblin, was a hero, and he formed his own Avengers, but it was essentially bad guys posing as good guys, kind of Thunderboltish, but like Bullseye was Hawkeye, Moonstone, I believe, was Ms. Marvel, Dacon or Dacon, however you say it, Wolverine's son was Wolverine, Venom was Spider-Man, Norman Osborn was the Iron Patriot, who you can see right there. Anyway, it was pretty cool. I liked it. I liked that stuff. I love Thunderbolts, and it was different enough from Thunderbolts that the Dark Avengers were pretty cool too. So this is obviously that team. And they're somebody steals something that could give away that the Dark Avengers are all villains or something like that. So they have to find it and stop who essentially would be good guys to keep from revealing that the good guys are actually bad guys. Anyway, yeah, looking forward to this. Yeah, anyway, there you go. I just ordered, technically pre-ordered because it doesn't come out till Tuesday, but I just ordered the next Untold, which is Witches Unleashed, I think, with Jennifer Kale, Satana, Hellstrom, and I can't remember the third one, but Ghost Rider's in it. Really, really looking forward to that one. Let's get to the stuff I do have. Nothing But Blackened Teeth by Cassandra Caw. This is a little tiny hardback. I'm not familiar with this author, but I have put 3 of their other books on my wish list because this sounds awesome. Those books sounded cool. I love this cover. Absolutely wonderful cover. I think somebody just mentioned this on Twitter, and so I looked it up, and it sounded cool, so I bought it. Little tiny book. What is it? Let's see. 125 pages. A gorgeously creepy haunted house tale steeped in Japanese folklore. Then we have this kind of a biggie. Not necessarily physically, but in the world of horror literature. This is The Seven. The Labyrinth, Book 1 by Brian Keene. This is the first book in his magnum opus. Every piece of fiction that Brian Keene has written is all tied together by the Labyrinth. I don't believe there are any exceptions. He's done media tie-ins that I think still have at least like one little thing that ties them into everything. And this is, they're like the 7 heroes of the multiverse, for lack of a better way to put it. So they're characters from across his different works that are coming together to save the universe, essentially, I believe. So it's, again, a culmination of everything that Brian Keene has written. And I think there's supposed to be 7 books. Not 100% sure. But, yeah. You know, I keep saying looking forward to reading everything. I'm really looking forward to reading this. I'm a huge, huge, huge Brian Keene fan. And, yeah, I mean, again, his magnum opus. Definitely want to get into that. Let's look at a beautiful cover. Just the colors on this, to me, are fantastic. This is The Restoration by J.H. Moncrief from Flame Tree Press. Her latest work, and I don't know. These colors, just, they're speaking to me. They're touching me in here. Haunted House Story. Love her work. Looking forward to reading this. Yeah. This is a standalone. She has the Ghostwriter series. She has started the Witch series. I don't know what it's being called. Book of the Dead's the first one, with a character from the Ghostwriter series. She's got a couple other books that go together with the same character. Return to Dyatlov Pass, and then the other one that off the top of my head I don't remember the name of. And then she's got some standalone stuff. This is one of the standalones, as far as I know. It's completely standalone, but gonna dig in at some point. And then finally, The Science of Serial Killers by Meg Hoftel and Kelly Florence from Skyhorse Publishing. This is their fourth The Science of book. I've read the other three. I enjoy them. They're very interesting. And so, as always, I'm looking forward to reading this one. And there was this one. It says, The Truth Behind Ted Bundy, Lizzie Borden, Jack the Ripper, and Other Notorious Murderers of Cinematic Legend. So they use movies as a starting point. So this movie was made about Ted Bundy, and then they go into the truth of Ted Bundy. I'm assuming that's how this is going to work. Because that's basically how it worked with the other ones. But you've got Lizzie Borden, Jack the Ripper, H.H. Holmes, Jeffrey Dahmer, Golden State Killer, BTK Killer. I'm just jumping around here. Leopold and Loeb, Ted Bundy, Henry Lee Lucas, the Zodiac Killer. There's one that just says Unsolved. Charles Manson, Richard Speck, etc., etc. Yeah. Always happy to have something new from them. And hopefully I'll get to this before the end of the year. Or sooner rather than later. But, as I said, my reading's a little wonky right now. And looking at these made me remember something that I wanted to say channel-wise. And now I've forgotten again. So let me I'm just going to look. See what's there. And see if it jogs my memory. And no. So, I'm going to take a drink and see if that jogs my memory. Let's see. Restoration. Brian Keene. Damn it. There was something else I was going to say about the channel. And what I was going to do. And I don't remember what it was. So I guess it wasn't that important. All right. If I think of it, maybe I'll throw it on some other video. Or if I think of it, I'll put it in the description below. I guess. I really wish. I didn't want to stop my train of thought while I was talking about whatever I was talking about, and now I'm paying the price. And since I don't edit, I can't, throw it in at the end. Oh, well, what are you going to do? There you have it. There's some books that I've gotten recently. Excuse me. I can tell you right now, I have 3 books on the way-ish. One, as I said, is a Marvel Untold, Witches Unleashed. One is another Aconite book. It's a novel based on the Zombicide game. The first one, I believe. I know there's at least one more coming out. That's supposed to arrive tomorrow, I think. Or today, the day you're watching this. The day I'm posting this. I don't know when you're watching this. Either way, that's supposed to arrive first. and then on Sunday. Then on Monday, the newest splatter western from Death's Head Press. It's the Christopher Ruffty, The Dead and the Devoured, The Devoured and the Dead, something like that. Don't recall off the top of my head. It has what I think is the most beautiful cover so far from Justin T. Coons in the Splatter Western series. And then on Tuesday, it's one of those, I should get it on the day it's released, but I might not. But that's the Witches Unleashed thing. That's what I'm expecting. I also have another book that I pre-ordered that is supposed to have shipped. The new Christopher Triana that I'm waiting for. I could just look at my list here and tell you what it is, if I can find it on the list. If I can find it on the list. Holy moly. Nope, it's not that one. Wow, how far back did I order this? No, it can't be that far back, can it? Let's see. Witches Unleashed, The Devoured and the Dead, Last Resort. I got that pre-ordered, but that's not coming out yet. Did I really order it that far back? This is compelling viewing here. There's the... Oh, there it is. And The Devil Cried. That means nothing to you people. I don't know why. So it's And the Devil Cried by Christopher Triana from Stygian Media Press. Whatever they're called, Stygian. So that should be arriving sometime. So I have a few more pre-orders, a couple from Perpetual Motion Machine Publishing. I'm just sort of vamping at this point, trying to remember what the hell it was I was going to say. But you know what? Forget it. So, as usual, whenever I'm showing you books that I've gotten, my question for this video is, of those books, and that was what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books is what it looks like. Which one is most interesting to you? Which is the one that you would most want to read? That's my question. I'm not going to give you an answer this time. I suppose my most anticipated of these would be Buckaroo Bonsai, because all we've ever really had was the movie, and that was decades ago. So I'm excited to read a new Buckaroo Bonsai adventure. There was an adaptation, comic book adaptation, which I have, but I don't think there may have been Dark Horse do a comic book once. Maybe. I feel like there was something else. I know there's a novelization of the movie. But anyway, I'll just say that was my most anticipated. Because really difficult to choose from all the rest. Obviously, I want to read them all. There you go. Which one interests you? If you have any comments, questions, or corrections, please put them in the comments below. If you can remember, if you can read my mind and tell me what it was I wanted to say, let me know in the comments below. And if I can remember what it is, I'll put it in the description. Or in the comments. I don't know. But please like, share, and subscribe. If you'd care to follow me on other social media, my Twitter is @Ronin5757. My Instagram, where I post pictures of books, comic books, board games, and fuzzy animals, is Eric Smith 5757. That's Eric with a K, ERIKSMITH 5757. That's all I've got for you for now, because I can't think of one thing. So until next time, read more books.